You guys can hear that. I don't know if it's going to bother me. We'll see. I don't know. This is new. Good evening, good evening, good evening. For those of you just tuning in, this is new. Doing a subscribers night. This is going to be a free reading open for anybody who's a subscriber already to the channel. Ask a question. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So we're just doing a subscribers night. Ask a question and yeah, I will read you a thing. I set it so that only subscribers can ask, so which is a fun new feature. But I did promise y'all this morning I'll try to be back. I'm losing my voice as soon as I hit that live button, man. Do apologize for that. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, this is as late as I can go. Like, I try to be a little bit later for our East Coast peeps because it's dinner time for them. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I can maybe make it till 11. But yeah, this is just open for subscribers, Ms. Ruchis, to ask a question. And yeah. I'm just going to do them at random. I don't expect too many people to be showing up, though. I do also understand that when you ask a question, it's going to take about a minute for me to be able to see it. In general, what's going on? All right. You know which ones I use. You want the deck. We got the Skull, the Clown, or the Dark Hearts, or Odyssey. Well, I got all my decks. I might as well just bust them all out tonight. And then I'll build your reading off of that. Where is Clown card box? I'm so disheveled. It's terrible, terrible. Dark Hearts. That's your favorite one, huh? Good evening, good evening, good evening, Miss Cat. All right, so I'm just going to do a 5-card spread with the regular tarot and just the clarifiers with the deck that you picked. And we'll see what general message we can get for you. Mm-hmm. All right, so you got the Lovers card here, and it's clarified with the 2 of Swords. So there's definitely some sort of decision being made about a very intense connection. It could be, if you're married, it's definitely either your partner or someone you definitely have a very intense connection with, sure. And there's a decision that needs to be made. And I say the marriage thing mainly because there's something to do with vows here with the nun card and all that, right? There's definitely some sort of messages of love coming in, something that you're trying to keep balanced, right? There's some transformative energy there with that butterfly inside of the heart. You got the Ten of Cups, and it's confirmed by the Nine of Cups. But the only problem is I see it's like almost like in order to maintain the Ten of Cups that you're giving up something, like you're giving up something that truly fulfills you and gives you your Nine of Cups feeling, right? There is some sort of deceit going on, either with this connection or a kind of lying to yourself. And I say that because you got the Seven of Swords here, and it's confirmed by the Ace of Rods. And in this one, you can see how she's kind of tapping into the waters. I feel like you've been probably going through a lot of shadow work lately. And that could be it too. It could be you may be shifting and it's hard for other people to keep up with you, but you can't be lying about what you want in yourself. Then I'm going with this too, because I don't want you to freak out, especially if you're married. You did pull a Three of Swords here at the end, right? Doesn't mean the third party situation. And it's really funny because I actually watched Sarah Verber today, and I haven't watched her in forever. And she was talking about the Three of Swords, and she goes, the Three of Swords, she's like, doesn't have to be about drama. The Three of Swords is where you're purposely putting yourself in a position where you're stabbing your own heart, right? Okay. So this definitely could be a connection that's coming in if it's not already one that you're engaged in. But you've definitely made a shift. But yeah, the Three of Swords is a situation where you're putting yourself at some sort of detriment to your own heart, right? There's a focus here with these two aces right next to each other with the Ace of Swords here. I'm getting a sense that there needs to be some effort put into some better self-talk for sure. The deceit could even be negative self-talk, and that can block you from tapping into your full potential. Also, if you've got somebody new getting ready to come in, be sure that you're really genuine with how you present yourself out there, because you got this Nine of Cups here. It's like almost trying to hide a piece of yourself. You don't want to do that because that's not going to get you genuinely into this area. That leads to nothing but trouble. Anything you want me to clarify on that? Okay, you got it. We get you on a Sarah's Intuitive Oracle cards. I'm not tangled. Ooh, you definitely got a lot going on, right? Definitely got some journeys. If you're not planning on actually traveling, this is just going to be just, yeah, starting a journey. The Lover's card there at the beginning, I mean, I'll warn you on the twin flame journey. Be careful what you manifest with that one, man. Be mindful what doors you open and what you kick in. I will tell you, man, I kicked off my journey by kicking open a door with a damn thunderstorm. Be careful on what you kick open with certain doors, okay? Be mindful. Because even with this Page of Cups, I get the similar type of energy of like someone's starting to peek in a little bit. And if you're really in touch with your empathic abilities right now, you're going to sense them right away. So just be honest with yourself. Be honest with anybody who's coming in. All right, let me just scroll up and see what we got. Okay, yeah, I'm just saying, just go ahead and ask questions, guys, and I'll just guess, I'll pick them up at random, and we'll just roll with that. There's not too many people in here, so it shouldn't be too hard to keep up. Go ahead with Miss Nymph Kai, because she already asked her question. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. Remember, buttons and bells are important, y'all. I'd like to know, will I end up switching my major in the future? And to what I'm currently bored out of my mind in my current major of biology and constantly thinking of switching. I hear you on that. A lot of people are switching up on things lately. Trying new things, taking new paths. All right. Well, I don't know if it's going to be able to tell me. We'll see what it has to say. You're interested on switching majors. Let's see what timeline comes about. If you decide, I'll let you ask. You want to know what the timeline is if you decide to switch majors or if you decide to stick with biology? Cool. All right. That's what I figured. All right. What do we got if she switches majors? What timeline? Because that lets me know that you're more set. Your mind is more set already. I can see how biology gets boring. Everything gets boring after a while. You know what I'm saying? Even the spiritual stuff, trust me. You want the Dark Hearts deck or the Skull deck for your clarifiers? All right. So I'm definitely starting out here. You get the Seven of Pentacles to start. And my whole thing with that is you reap what you sow. So if you're going to be doing all this shifting around, I hope you've already put in the groundwork with your grades and things like that so that when you do start making these shifts, nothing's really going to be counted against you. Right? I do sense that might be a bit of where your anxiety is too. Right? You understand that, right? This is definitely going to cause some shakeups. You got the Ten of Cups here reversed. That's the family card. And then you've got the Six of Cups reversed at the bottom here. So I definitely have a feeling that, friends and family are going to give you a bunch of crap about this if you go to make this shift, right? They're going to bring up a lot, and I guarantee you they're going to bring up things from your past. They're going to be like, oh, you never followed through, Money is going to be brought up. Money. The Five of Pentacles is stressing money. The Four of Pentacles is somebody hoarding money. Right? Now you do have a Queen of Swords here. And I'm not sure if that's going to be your energy because it's on the same line as the family line was. And you've got the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups in other decks usually depicts three women. It's usually about the women in your family coming to defend you. I get a sense of that they're coming to try, that you will have it. There is women around you that will help you. There's definitely a Queen of Swords, and it's also an energy you should kind of embody. It's being very perceptive, really calculating and sitting down and thinking about all the steps that you would have to take and really calculating out all the work that it would take to do it all. And you do have some people around you that would support you. Like I said, that could be friends or family, right? This is definitely a rite of passage that you're going through. If you take this journey, you do have the Queen of Wands here at the end. And in this one, she's almost like, it's a siren's call. It's like, yeah. Definitely take some time, besides just looking around and what it would entail to switch your majors. Take some time to make sure that whatever you switch to is something that really, really calls to you. All right, let's get an oracle card on that. Yeah, I can understand being burnt out. My sister's in does nursing school, so yeah, stuff gets super stressful. You're definitely being guided. Your guides are going to be sending you signs, okay, to confirm whatever it is that you're seeking. Okay. You'll either find something that's going to really give you a spark back in, that's going to call you back into biology, something's going to call you back in, or you're really going to get a call and be pointed in a direction. Either way, you definitely need a lot of strength. That Elephant card kind of comes with like the slow and steady, right? I also get the Elephant never forgets. That could also be a representation of somebody that could help guide you to someone around you. You got the Mountain card. With this card, I always get the saying from Thich Nhat Hanh, and it's my foundations are as strong as a mountain. My waters are as calm as the my emotions are as calm as the waters of its lakes. And it just calls you to really, before you make any decisions, make sure that you don't make any decisions from an emotional standpoint. Definitely when dealing with, if you do make any decisions, make changes, just be mindful with your family and things like that. Like don't pop off. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you remain calm while you're making your decisions, right? Especially if you feel burnt out, take some time to recuperate before you make any quick decisions. But definitely, you will get some sort of guidance that'll help you make this decision coming up around you. All righty. Hey, Miss Shrooms. What else we got in here? Saw Miss Cat before. I did not put the link in this video. I probably should. I could. I don't. I have a PayPal. I'll go ahead and throw it in the description. Nope, that's the wrong one. I put a different description on the bottom of this one. So weird that I could do everything on my phone while I'm on the computer. Technology trips me out. There we go. I don't know how long it'll take, but it should pop up in the description. I'm not doing a donations list tonight. If you would like to donate for, or tip for your readings, I put the link down there to my PayPal, but it's not necessary tonight. This is just gratitude for everybody who shows up in the mornings. Well, shows up in general and watches and subscribes. It's very nice. Enjoy. What else we got it going up here? Yep, Miss Cat. How is my family life going to turn out? There has been many new changes and I am struggling with some of it. All right, let's see what they got to say. It just goes to show you how little I reach out, right? I never thought of doing it this way before. Until I saw somebody else doing it. You would think for as creative as I am with the art stuff, I'd be a little bit more creative with the YouTube, but I'm not. I'm not even creative in what I watch. Everything I watch is usually suggested by somebody else. All right. Miss Cat. Oh, Miss Cat. Skull, Clown, or Dark Hearts? I guys really like that Dark Heart deck. Thank you. Where did I put it? Yeah. All right. Grease my hands and made them a little extra slippery. You got the Two of Swords here twice. All right. You're starting out with Temperance. Definitely a need for balancing. Definitely. When I get this, when I see this card, for me anyway, when it comes to finding that balance, now they're pouring it back and forth. It's trying to find that balance of even, like little kids, where you're trying to make sure that the cup is perfectly even for them. Things of that nature. There's definitely decisions that need to be made, and you're trying to find a way to make them fair, right? And I feel like you're keeping a lot of them secret into yourself with that card there, with her covering her mouth and everything, right? Definitely, even on the top card here, there's hard decisions that need to be made. And it's almost like, yeah, you're being quiet. You're acting like you can't see them. There is something you need to move on from, right? Because you got the Eight of Cups clarifying that decision there. And it just shows, it says true love never dies. And with this, it's almost like, you can love somebody. You can love somebody to death, but that doesn't mean you have to sit back and watch them die. Right? I do get a sense that there's conflict, right? There's a solid foundation for sure, but there is a battle that has gone down. So the Five of Swords is usually one person's smiling and they're like gathering up the swords, or they're like looking off and they're like happy the battle's over, and one person's wallowing in the swords. I feel like there is this white rose, like a peace offering of some kind that's trying to be offered here with these foundations. Someone's trying to make the peace, right? Or appearing to. Because you got a King of Swords here, and he's got a Joker with him too. Right. Now the King of Swords is upright, so that's usually someone who embodies a lot of positive masculine aspects, right? The King of Swords, it's a lot of silver tongue, very controlled of his words and where his mind's going, right? But this is also the kind of person that is smart enough to be manipulative. I'm not getting a sense that it's like in a malice type way, but someone who's like maybe trying their best to, I'm getting a sense like control the situation as best they can. Like they can't make this decision for you, but they're working their way around you to try to help it. But at the end here, you do have celebrations, but you do also have the Jack of Swords here. So Jack of Swords can be very opinionated. So that's one of the ones where I'm always like, just be careful when you are celebrating a company that you're not too opinionated. Watch your words, things of that nature. Whatever decisions you make and healthy boundaries you set, definitely keep a lock on them. I feel like that's going to have to come into play when it comes to like when you do have gatherings or whatever. It seems like it feels like there's outside drama that just needs to be cut out, or someone who causes a lot of drama, and it's hard to figure out which decision to make about them. And I think it's just you need to really set healthy boundaries and hold them. You're right. What you're doing right now is right, Miss Cat, right? It says caution, solitude, and birth. Right? Caution, solitude, and birth. Definitely a rebirth going on there. Right, I like that caution one with the jellyfish too, because it's like the jellyfish doesn't even need to do anything to be dangerous. Yeah, harmony. And what am I always saying about the harmony card, right? There's definitely someone who's not part of the band. There's someone who's like, you're a rock band and they're trying to play jazz all the time while you guys are trying to rock out or classical, you know what I'm saying? And they're not trying to blend in with the band, they're trying to overplay y'all. There's someone who causes drama for entertainment. Hi, Elsa. All right, scroll. All right, so we got Miss O. Oh, Miss O. You got Jade Cloud. You have what's O planning for when he comes back to me? This is just throw out a question, y'all. And I'm going to just scroll up and down and just grab them. I love you too. I'm glad you did pop in to say hello. We're going to see what's going on with Jade and Mr. O. Or, well, Jade and O. I don't know if O is Mr. or Mrs. I use pronouns because I'm old and I can't change. Try it. That's a lie. Everybody can change. Jade and Mr. O. All right, Jade. Where is my clown box? Oh, hey, baby. Shout out to the 143.
What's up, y'all?
This is Rob. Doing a reading for clown. All right. We got Dark Heart, Skull, or the Fae deck for your clarifiers.
Love you guys too.
Mm-hmm. Can you read it from over there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
What's up?
Oh, they're just cards. I'm going to go ahead and use the Fae deck for you just because I want to use a different deck and I kept it out. I have a bunch of different bicycle decks. These are just regular playing cards, but they all have different types of pictures and stuff like that on them. And I use them for clarifying.
Slide on this.
That's why I showed you the pictures.
What's up, cat? I'm gonna try to help keep her on point
with the comments.
With the comments.
Yeah.
I just had to take a shower real quick. I got work.
Yeah, he's right.
So yeah,
I appreciate that. Really, really do. All right. So, what has Jade got going on? All right, Jay, I'm going to tell you, you got Queen of Wands here, and your clarifier is the King of Pentacles. I don't know what signs you are, but it's definitely Queen of Wands is a very fiery, passionate female. King of Pentacles is earth sign, kind of controlling. Right? These are the two energies that we're starting out here with. Definitely a magician in the mix. One of y'all definitely knows how to manifest stuff here, right? I do see there's a victory coming, right? You've got the Three of Swords reversed with the Ace of Hearts over it. I feel like if you've been in a Three of Swords situation, it's going to be ending. True Hearts went out because you got the Queen of Cups here followed by the Jack of Swords, right? Slightly different energies from the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles there, right? Where the Queen of Wands is all fiery and passionate and that type of energy. The Queen of Cups is more loving and nurturing and things of that nature. Are you having fun in the corner? And the Jack of Swords they're kind of opinionated. They set hard boundaries and things like that. Yeah, he's got a horn here too, so it's definitely... You've got a strong soul connection here. I don't think they're going to come in. I don't think they're going to come in the way you expect them to if they do come in. I do get a sense that they are with all of this, but it's just... If you or them is going to feel very defensive, but this is a very strong connection. You're both very powerful energies. But just with this horn, I feel like they may come in too loud. They may come in opinionated. They may come in, you know what I'm saying, a little harsh at first. I don't know what happened with y'all in the past. Yeah. I just feel like somebody feels a little beaten up and they're going to be a little bit defensive. But that's why you've got that Queen of Cups. It's just going to be, you're going to have to be in control of your own cup, right? You're going to have to make sure that you maintain your own center. We got 4 oracle cards for you going with that.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard.
Well, it
They
is.
don't like the path we have to take sometimes. That's the path we have
It's
to take.
going to be, yeah, well, it's definitely, I feel like there's definitely a hard conversation that's going to need to be had. I mean, you got that 6 of Wands victory in here, so it can be happened, but it's going to be a challenge. It will be a challenge. Still going to be an uphill challenge. Did not pick an easy journey, my friend. So, if you're stumbled on in here, none of us have. Definitely, you got the winter solstice going on. Right? You've got a lot of time for self-reflection here. I feel like the next 6 months of this retrograding season is going to be cold for you, right? In regards to this person, there's a lot going on here. This is supposed to be a time for you to do a lot of inner work and inner self-reflection, right? And that's what I mean about that Queen of Cups there. This is a time for you to learn how to do that, how to be in control of your own cup and your own with the queens, it's always household and surroundings as well, right? Who are you nurturing around you as well? Don't forget about them. Don't get too consumed. You got to balance out these 2 energies, right? Within yourself. Alrighty. I agree. What we got? Oh, she went quick with that. Yeah, she had to block him and all that.
Like a reading or something. But late, way before after that. I don't know who was before it.
Sorry, it's my first time doing it this way, y'all.
You live and you learn.
I thought I saw another question up there. You guys are going to have to ask it, Glenn. I lost a question. There it is. Thought I saw you in there, Candy. All right. I'm going to start my own business. Well, if you're starting your own business, I'm going to use the deck that was given to me by my friend who started her own business.
I think it was.
Well, I saw Candy's up there before, but... And there we go. Yep. All right, so I got Candy, and then Sarah will do you.
1, 2, 3.
We do it on time. Let me do it. Probably roll it out about 11.
I ain't staying that long. I got work in the morning.
It's only 20 minutes from now. You work.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You didn't get home till
How does
late.
this happen all the time? I'm going to bed early at night, 12 o'clock.
All right, Candy. We got the Fae deck, the Skull deck, or the Dark Hearts deck. Oh, Candy. I was on Candy, right? The Fae deck, the Skull deck, or the Dark Hearts deck. Dark Hearts.
That's starting good. Understandable. A lot of us don't go to sleep till 3 a.m.
Well, that was another reason I want to try to do stuff at night as well. And then that way I can get people who don't catch me in the mornings. But I don't want to do like another collective reading at night after I did a collective reading in the morning.
A lot of people can't. We've had this discussion before where you can't go to sleep at night because it's dark. I mean, you can go to sleep at night. Like you're all sleeping during the day, And as soon as night comes, you're wide awake.
Can't go to
You
sleep.
can't go to sleep. Your mind's racing. It's thinking about all kinds of stuff. You know,
I found
I'm so tired all day, and now I'm wide open.
It's from a hyper programming that everybody's got to be super productive during the day, doing stuff for other people. That at night, that your mind actually is rebellious. It's like, no, I'm gonna stay awake and do something for me for a few hours before I go to sleep.
Before I go to sleep, yeah. We do so much for so many people.
I'm spiteful the opposite way. What I get up super early in the morning and take some me time before anybody else's energies wake up while they're all still in their 45-y dream states.
I can't see it from here around us. So I'm a night owl too. That's what we used to call it around here, a night owl.
That's magical.
Is that magical?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I call her Miss Shrooms now.
That's cool.
Changes names.
All right, so you're doing a reading. Okay,
yes. All right, so this is Miss Candy with her business idea. I do get a lot around making sure that you don't forget your foundations with your family and things like that, right? Whatever you're getting ready to endeavor into, right? We got the King of Hearts here and the Four of Rods. Now, the King of Hearts could be somebody who wants to help you, but with this, it's really making sure that you're focusing on tending your own garden. Don't forget why you're trying to build what you're building, okay? Don't forget why you're trying to build what you're building. Because you got the Five of Cups here and the Ten of Swords. Don't focus on past mistakes, right? That's going to keep you locked up. That's going to have you missing things too. That's going to have you stressing and not making any gains, and also messing up your connections with your home life, so that connects your whole frequency up. There's definitely something going on here because you got the Justice reversed. Yeah, there's some sort of justice reversed. I'm wondering if that's why you have this Five of Cauldrons in anxiety, is if somebody was unjust before, like maybe you let somebody try to help or something like that. You got a Queen of Pentacles down here too. So I'm not sure if that's your energy or someone around you, but it's definitely the Queen of Pentacles is, she's the one about paperwork and 3D stuff and taking care of, making sure the home runs smoothly. Like I said, the Queen of Pentacles, for me, I always pictured the mom from Brave, right? Everybody listens to her. She's the one that's technically in charge. When all the other kings are goofing around, she's the one who gets everybody back into play. I'm definitely seeing something going on with the justice thing that's not working out well. And you definitely got to call to make sure you will get all your P's and Q's, right? You got the Ace of Cauldrons here and the Two of Cups. Right. Now, the Ace of Cauldrons, I always describe it as maintaining a flow of outward energy. Like the easiest way to keep negative energy from getting into you is by always trying to project out some sort of boundary of positive energy, right? It's not always easy to do. It's not always easy to maintain, especially when you're going through trials and tribulations and things like that, and you have a lot of anxiety. It's definitely hard to maintain that constant flow. This is calling on you with this Two of Cups, that there is soul connections around you that will help you, right? There are those that when their cups were running dry, you were there for them. They would be there for you. And to just turn to those, they're there for you.
I missed all half of that.
I do see, watch out for conflicts that are not yours, right? Like we said before in the other, allow yourself to be pulled into situations that you have got no control over. Because I've got a Six of Swords here, right? And then in front of it, I got the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is this equal giving and taking, right? Of things, equal exchange of energy with somebody. But in this case, with this being like, it's almost like these people are people are fighting over money, essentially. So it's going to be up to you to be the one to defend. You know what I'm saying? Be like I could be generous, but I'm not going to be detrimental to myself. You know, I've got to handle my own shit. Definitely. I did get some sort of court thing, and then you started talking about licenses and paperwork and things like that. That also could be the Three of Swords battle, too. I mean, that is definitely a battle where there's going to be a bunch of people engaged. I would really go with all the drama around it. It's just calling you to really focus. Like at 5 of Cauldrons and the 2 of Cups. So it's like focus on your 2 of Cups. Maintain your foundations. Where are your foundations and your roots? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to build this? Maintain and hold on to that foundation. If you're being held still right now, it's for a purpose, right? If your licenses aren't going through because your divorce isn't going through, and there's the universe is doing a shuffling around for you right now. But it's definitely calling you to make sure that you are, all your paperwork is in proper order. Make sure you have all your own copies of stuff. I get this Queen of Pentacles in the middle under that Justice reverse is definitely make sure you're holding on to that. And don't be afraid to turn to soul connections. Right?
Oh man, I can't.
Friendship. So, yeah. Oh, this one has a dog on it too. Yeah. Don't be afraid to use your empathic abilities. Thank you, Miss Ruth.
143.
Yeah, 143. Nothing but love. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
All right. Let's see.
You'll keep feeling it.
Oh, look at that. I did see one flip up. This one was already up for you. Fire. Passion. Definitely allow your passions to keep feeding you. Don't let go of what you're passionate about. If you can't do anything other than work on the skills for whatever your business is, keep working on it. Keep studying. Keep learning new things. Keep it a frequency that you're constantly casting forward if you really want it. Right? If you keep casting it forward, the universe has no other option than to keep putting you on the path, even if it doesn't feel like it. Puppy looks like Rocky. I'm guessing one of your old dogs.
When did you get that? Like, I don't see nothing in the background. Is she talking about me?
What are you talking about?
Am I the puppy? I don't know what she's talking about.
She's talking about the puppy in the card. He ain't paying attention. Look, that's how little he pays attention to what I'm doing. He's over here reading the comments, just looking at himself in the corner.
I got one job. I'm trying to keep on it. Bro, I'm working hard over here. Like, what y'all say? Okay.
All right. Did we have... Miss Sarah. Right? What was Sarah's question?
Yeah, Miss Sarah was asking for...
About Fee. Is she still in here?
Fee? About... Faith, maybe. Maybe Faith.
We're going to do Miss Sarah X, yes. Okay. We're going to do Miss Sarah last, and then we're going to have to pop out for tonight. Make sure you guys hit those likes and subscribe buttons for me. I'd appreciate it. All right. We'll make Miss Marie the last one then. All right. So Sarah and Fee. What was your question about Fee?
Who?
This one.
They, her. Yes, her. I don't know. Who? Which one's... Okay, so you asking which one's gonna be Nick? Which one's still here?
No, Sarah. She's still here. She said yes. I just wanted her to ask the questions. What is Fee's current feelings? Okay. Fee, let's say Fee. I'm not crazy.
What is speak current feelings towards me?
This feels good. I gotta be. All right, you have you can choose Skulls, Dark Hearts, or the Fae deck.
Could be worse.
Huh?
Which one is y'all want?
Yeah, the Skull, Dark Heart, and the Fae deck tonight.
What is fake?
You guys know somebody's current feelings towards her.
Yeah, you should keep learning. That's the whole quest of life, really, is to keep learning. Every question there's an answer. For every answer there's a question.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep seeking. You'll find the knowledge you're looking for. Just keep seeking. Hell, even Jesus said that, but that doesn't like make him like.
Well, you'd be
Odin.
surprised.
Everybody,
Sometimes the
like,
universe holding you back is how you find that one thing that you actually needed that puts it all together
You
for you.
seek and you shall find. If you ask for it, it's like a.
All right, I'm going to go with the Skull deck for you because I already picked it up. I'm guessing you didn't know what I was asking. Okay.
Well, that's what a seeker is. A seeker is a person who loves learning. You're a seeker. Congratulations. You have passed the first test. Be a seeker. Don't follow what everybody else says. Follow what your heart. Follow you. Know who you are, and then you can follow yourself. I see like eternal student, as I like to say. I love learning.
Yep.
And yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
All right.
Who is?
This is very back and forth. Like all the clarifying cards are like the opposite of the main cards. Like it's like the main card is I don't think this could work, but at the same time it's wow, I think you're really smart, really intelligent, right? Really talented in some sort of way, right? Almost intimidating, right? You take all their strength away. They feel like it's a very intense soul connection, but you take all their strength away, right? They can't think. Hangman reversed. They're stuck sitting still. They don't know what to do, but you're definitely the center of attention, right? Knocked off balance. Definitely knocked off balance. This is a major, this is a soul contract that you guys are running. You got the Six of Swords here, the Rite of Passage card. This is a soul contract that you two are running. I don't know if you heard of runners or chasers, but you got a runner on your hands because you got the Ten of Swords, the Drama Llama card, and then you got the Joker on the bicycle just a riding out. So it's almost like, yeah, it's just, they're super intimidated by the whole thing. They're super intimidated by the whole thing. And they're probably commitment phobe with that Ten of Cauldrons reversed. Well, they are in a drama mama mode, and they're trying to roll out at the moment. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. But that's probably why, because you guys are in an argument right now, that's why the reading's so torn, why it's so opposite from from one line to the next. There's going to be some clear messages coming in for you. There's definitely going to be some clear guided message coming in. There's something that you're supposed to be learning here. Shape-shifting. Whatever y'all are going through, this is part of your soul contracts to help both of you evolve. To help both of you grow and shift. But yeah, as of right now, they're still kind of in a drama llama mode.
Drama llama?
Yeah, the drama llama. I have a drama llama all the time. I hope that helped you out, Miss Sarah. Who else did we have last? We had Miss Marie, right? Marie's still in here. One of my plans to see my boyfriend work out next week. Oh, fingers crossed. Well, Miss Sarah. Miss Marie see her beau next week. It's amazing how complicated everything in the world is right now. All right, I got a skull deck, a fairy deck, and a deck called the Dark Hearts. And I'd like you to pick one. I'm not going to show you the picture. You got to go by the name. So skull, fae, or dark heart.
Which do you prefer?
Yeah, it takes about a minute for a comment to go through.
Yeah.
I
was just trying to be funny with it like that. Which do you prefer? Do you show open door number 1? I was trying to lighten up the mood a little bit.
We're all backwards over here.
I'm sorry.
You're like the assistant. You're like also the magician. All right.
She wants the fairy dance, please. The fae, LOL. Dang it, get it right. Yo. Oh, man. Baby, your energy is all on point. I feel that shit hard. Damn.
I don't know how I'm going to explain it through all the cards right now. I do get a strong sense that there is going to be still some drama around it. Right, you got the 7 of Cauldrons here. And the 6 of Pentacles, right? So you're starting out with the 7 of Cauldrons and the 6 of Pentacles. So it's just like the 7 of Cauldrons is some illusions, some fantasies, some things are too good to be true, right? You got the 6 of Pentacles here. It's like being mindful of your money, equal giving and taking. I've got a 6 of Swords here, and they're coming at you with the 3 of Swords energy. So I'm guessing this is somebody on the outside who's got some very strong opinions and is in control of a lot of things around you. I feel like there will be some conflicts that you're going to have to defend yourself through. You're going to have to stick to your moral grounds with that one, right? stay true to who you are, and just be mindful of your being engaging in battles that you don't say anything that can be used against you. Try to maintain clear to yourself and set some healthy boundaries there. I do see that justice will prevail if you are able to prevail with your tongue, right? Right? You have the Ace of Cups here upright at the end. That's like one of the ultimate love cards, right? But you have the Nine of Swords underneath it. And one of my favorite things to say with the universe is it usually gives you what you want, but it waits till the absolute last second. And it stresses you out all the way up to the last minute before it works
like
out.
that wall we was talking about. You got to break through
Break
that
through the wall
before it was like, finally you break through it. And it's like, oh, I didn't expect this at all. But if you run away from it and don't go through it, then you just gonna go another path.
That's it. Yeah, if you break down and start crying and just give up and like let any little hiccup derail you from your plans. Oh, how will it all work out? I don't know. It's a mystery.
So
you ever seen Shakespeare in Love?
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good night. If you've never seen Shakespeare in Love, go watch it. But it's like the guy in the movie, he's always going, I don't know, it'll work out. And he's like, how? They're like, it's a mystery. Let's see what the other oracle deck has to say.
So where's Midnight from? It's Midnight. Haven.
They're all from Oddballs. They're all from Oddballs.
She said, good evening. It's night here.
I got Eagle and Communion, right? And the Communion card is like communing with Spirit. And I definitely have Spirit is trying to reach you, guide you, and lead you on these paths right now. And if you find yourself confused and you don't know what to do, turn and quiet your mind and look out for something. There will be signs and communion from Spirit that will confirm you that you're doing what you need to do to get where you want to go. But so far, it looks good. It looks like it's going to take till the last second. It's going to look like it's not going to happen until it does. But I see it happening.
You heard it. She's seen it happen.
All right, y'all. Like I said, that King of Swords is going to cause some drama for you, but yes, it just came in at the end, midnight. I'm about to sign out now. I'm going to try to do this more often, though. This was fun, guys.
Yeah.
Try to do this on, like, maybe a night when you're home and you can actually hang out.
Yeah.
Right?
When I ain't got to rush in.
All right. Shout out to the 143. Thank you, everybody who showed up. Remember, hit the like button before you bounce out. Tearing up my desk.
What did you break?
All kinds of stuff. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love you guys. I'm going to be back just as soon as I can, I promise.
Sounds great. Love you guys.